There are two very different ways of looking at the things you'd like to change in yourself. One way is called the pathology model. It says you have a disorder, you're sick, you're not normal. You need outside help to deal with your problems, and you'll need it forever. When you don't like the way you think, feel, act, or perform, it's the result of a disease, like diabetes. Maybe it's in your genes or a so-called chemical imbalance in your brain. Nothing can cure it, but ongoing treatment can help you live with it. What you can't do is live without it. You can't change a disease. But what if, instead of blaming your problems on disorders, you saw them as habits? Habits are just automatic responses. They're the things that just happen in your life. Disorders and habits are both stable. You don't know how you got them. You don't control them. They control you. But there's a huge difference between calling something a habit and calling it a disorder. You can see habits as good or bad, but there are no good diseases. What's more, you may not know how to do it, but you know it's possible to change a bad habit into a good habit. If you're sick, your problems just get covered up. You just keep fixing the roof over and over. So why do so many of us cling to the model that makes us sick instead of one which says we have habits we'd like to change? Well, if you're sick, it's not your fault. On the other hand, if you have a bad habit, you're supposed to change it. If you don't, it's because you're weak or lazy. Being sick may seem like a better option. You've tried to break a habit. You've read books and taken classes and gone for therapy. In most cases, the habit won. Why is it so hard to change a habit? Do we just lack willpower? All of us? What's the problem? Well, let's go back to your imaginary house for a moment. You fixed the roof, you squared the doors, you sealed the cracks, you used the best workers, tools, and materials. The problem didn't go away. Why not? You were fixing the wrong thing. There's a quarter century of research demonstrating that habits in your life, what just happens, good or bad, are directly related to the habits of energy in not your mind, but your brain. Therapy and courses and self-help books focus on your mind, but habits don't live in your mind. They grow out of the habitual ways your brain makes and uses energy. Trying to change your brain by changing your mind is like trying to fix the foundation by repairing the roof. But how do you change the energy habits in a brain?